We are live. 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 Somewhat live anyways. Hello guys. Give me a couple minutes here as I'm getting set up and waiting for a few people to come in. How are we all doing today? While you're waiting, if you want to, you can click that subscribe button down below there. Dan, right around in this area, it's red. It says subscribe. So don't forget to click that, okay? Thank you. Let me get this loaded up so I can watch people's chats. Hi. Okay. Not pause, mute. Oh, these live things, I swear. They're going to get me. Okay. Can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Hi, Faith. Hi, Phalo Gardens. Is that right? Phalo Gardens? Hi, Shay. Okay. Today, guys, we're doing another quick product review for a paint product. This one is Chroma A2. They are light, fast, heavy body acrylics. They're a smaller kit. There's 12 in this kit. It was $20, but even for that size, I think that yes. I got the Liquitex. If I can find the actual, they're Liquitex, but they're this size. But this is the Artist Loft one. But Liquitex this size, I got a little bit more in there, but it was like $60. So that's not bad. That was the basics. So this is $20 on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description down below. But these are the Chroma Lightfast. They are heavy body, but they're at a student price. And for those of you out there who are trying to start and learn, but you don't have a lot of that money, but you really want to see how the heavy bodies are working, I think this is a good deal. But we're gonna check out what colors are in this little package here, and then we are going to do a quick test like I did the last time, but this time I'm going to use all the paints that I have so you guys can see their differences, okay? Okay. So let's open this. I love their little pigment packed. Pigment. Okay. Now these are a little bit smaller of a tube, but that's not bad. What are these tubes at? These are 0.7 fluid ounces. And I think these are 2/3 or whatever. So give or take. But these are in the metal. These are metal tubes with a twisty top. And what colors come in this are, okay, and these are non-toxics. These are made in Australia. So we have cadmium scarlet hue. We have cadmium red medium hue. We have alizarin crimson. We have cadmium yellow light hue. We have titanium white. We have ivory black. We have phthalo green. We have phthalo blue. We have ultramarine blue, diazonine purple, burnt sienna, and burnt umber. Now, for a lot of you guys who are doing online classes, watching and stuff and learning, a lot of these colors, especially in this one compared to the nudge that I did the other day, are your colors you're going to be using. So this is a great little pack for stuff like that for 20 bucks. And these are supposedly heavy body. Okay. Now we're going to move on, guys, to the little tester. Let me see. Let's get the Phthalo Blue out of this. We'll move these other ones right over here to the side, guys. Sorry if I move along a little fast, but I don't have a ton of time today. I've set up a chart to try different ones so that we know. Okay. First, we're going to start with the chroma. It's kind of creamy. Doesn't look too bad. We're going to take a swipe of it without too much, little damp. Wipe it off. And I put these lines on here to see how. Okay, this is just a thin layer. And as you can see, you can see through that. That's just a thin layer, okay? Then we're going to do the heavy bodied Liquitex. A little too much wet there. So far, they're about the same, and that's that's heavy body too. Now we're gonna do the Grumbacher. Now this one is ultramarine because I do not have the Phthalo Blue in it, but I'm trying to use all blue shades to see what's going on, guys. Hello, Junkin' Dad and Girl. How you doing today? If anybody's in the chat that you don't know, I haven't set up any kind of mods or anything, but if anybody's in the chat and have some questions, Shay206, Abstract Possibilities, and Junkin' Data Girl can easily help you or relay those to me later on so I can get back to you. So there's the Grumbacher. That is still showing. So far, those all seem to be about the same. Here's the nudge. And we're going to do probably a second layer or even maybe a third layer just to see how quickly and how much you need to. Now the nudge color is, what is this? This is Phthalo Blue too. Now you can see so far they're all. And this one was this one probably got a little bit more water than it needed, but that's that's the Liquitex. Whoops, going in the wrong place, guys. Going in the wrong place. Now we're gonna do the Artist Loft. If you guys ever come across this piece of glass here that's underneath, was off an old stereo thing. But glass is really good sometimes. That way you can use more palette. It cleans up good. It wipes right off. A little bit of water, soap, boom. Cleanup is done. So this is Brilliant Blue from Artist Loft. So far which I think their Brilliant Blue, if you ask me, looks a lot like the Phthalo Blue, especially very close to the similar color of Liquitex, this blue. Then we have Golden. which is very creamy and looks kind of thick. I have never used the gold. Well, I've used the golden once, but not on anything, not anything like this. So get that cleaned out of there. That's not too bad. Let me get a little bit more there, because this is the first coat. I want to make sure everybody's being properly taken care of. Then we're going to go with, this is a cobalt hue. And this is Apple Barrel, your craft paints, which I use this a lot, guys, for a lot of my paintings and different things. It's paint. That's, it's more thinned down in some senses, but I like it. So far, guys, honestly, every one of these is coming off about the same transparency for a first put through. Okay, now we're going to try, this is going to throw you guys off a little bit, but I just want to show you, because I have this other paint that I do not have a blue in. This is the Premier. So this one's going to be a little bit different color, but hey. If you want to see what the color's like, as far as this transparency and layering, that's, what you got to do. Probably need a little bit bigger of a brush, but that's okay. So there you guys have it for the first run through. They're all pretty much similar, very similar as far as transparency, how they spread. I actually think the Artist Loft spread pretty good. I think that the Chroma did. The Nudge did pretty good. The Liquitex did alright. They all did pretty good as far as spreading goes. So that's that. Now most of these are dry, yeah, except for back here. So this is going to go over my second coat. So that's my second coat, and it's covered a little better. And I'm doing this testing, guys, on, it's canvas paper. And a lot of times when I'm done with this, what I'll do is I'll just slap it. I'll slap some more paint on later on, and then they become backgrounds for other paintings, or they become ATC cards. Now we're keeping in mind that Chroma is heavy body, Liquitex is heavy body. The Grumbacher, I believe, it says Academy, so I think that is student grade. So from here over, and I don't know if this tester is I think that the golden is heavy bodied as well, as I'm looking. So we got to keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Because my goal here is for you guys to see some of these other paints, other options. If you have some kind of paint that's a cheaper paint and you're wondering about it, but you're like, I don't know, or mid-grade, let me know in the comments down below. And, well, you know, I'll see if I can get my hands on it. If Amazon sells it, I can get it. And we'll do a review. Interesting. It could just be also because of the color, but right now the Premier seems like it's covering a lot more than the other ones are in just 2 coats. But it could be because of the color that it is, because some of your darker colors like this do tend to be thinner, I've learned, and a little bit more transparent. So that you take that into mind. What we got going on here? Sweetie, don't be distraught, Shay. This is glass. My background's back there, underneath the glass. Protected, because I've destroyed my backgrounds before. Someone in the comments was distraught over me destroying my background. So, that seems like, okay, by comparison now, okay, the Apple Barrel, which of course is craft paints, they normally do take, you know, they're a lot more transparent than your normal ones. So far that's the weakest. I'm seeing Chroma, Liquitex, Nudge, Artist Loft, and maybe the Golden are holding themselves pretty good. Actually, I feel like the Chroma and the Liquitex are the strongest right now. I'm going to need a little bit more Chroma for the next layer because I only put a little dab out because these are smaller. But still, if you can make it go a long way, that's what counts. Oh no, what are we doing? Okay, there we go. I don't know why this thing has to run crazy. Sorry if it's choppy. It says it's still recording for me, so let's just keep going and hope. So this is layer 3. And I chose to go over a black background just to see, you know, because with the black lines, just see a little easier its transparencies. Which most of the time you're not going to be going over that much black background. So that'll be a good thing, I hope. A little bit more nudge. Ooh. Now the nudge is very super, like very. You barely have to put some pressure, and it puts your paint right out there. So you have to watch that. forgot to pick that lid up later. So how's everybody been doing? We all having a great time? I've been enjoying myself, and I've been looking. The reason I'm doing this reviews, guys, is I'm always looking for what's my best paint for the cheapest price. So that's why I do what I'm doing. So this is, what was this, layer 3 or layer 4? Layer 3, I believe. And I think I'm going to stop at this many layers, just because majority of the time. Now I'm going to say Liquitex and the Chroma both pretty much seem like they really held their own. In comparison, I think that if you're looking for a heavy body that you can't afford a lot of, but you're looking for all the colors that you need, I really think that the Chroma set, the heavy bodies, they're big tubes, but for a beginner, that's not bad. You can, $20 every few months or whatever that you might need, if you go, depends on how you go through it. That's not bad for that many paints. That's 12 paints, all the colors you're probably going to need for most of your tutorials that you're going to come across. They do have bigger tubes. Their bigger tubes are about $11 a piece. Like I said, this is the set that is at student price. So at a student price, you can get the heavy bodies to see how they work. Now, I would say Chroma, Liquitex did good. Then I would say the Golden did recover itself after the third thing. It did pretty dang good. It actually probably, if I'm going to go on coverage by things, we're going to go with Premier. Then we're going to go Golden. But Golden is not cheap. That's a pricey one. So Premier, I think they were like 2 for $6 or something like that.